It's time for the stream to start. Ow, bitch! What up? Hello? I think everything went right. I'm trying out the Steam Deck thing, so I'm hoping that it all went the way it was supposed to, and that it showed the Goofy dancing and then followed up with the wolf shirt, because that is pretty much the way it was supposed to go. All right. Is the microphone on? Am I ready for tonight? The answer is no. Okay. Yes, the microphone is plugged in. We're good. Okay. So, first things first, I got to remember here, because we are not on the Historian. We did a live stream over there earlier today. We are on Hatcher right now, so I need to grab that live stream link and share it in the Discord. All right, let's see. There we go. Okay, yeah. And then, bam. All right, so that is the Discord notifications. That's all good. Now, let us say hello to everybody who made it here for the beginning, because they are immortalized by being here, all right? Because I'm going to say your names out loud and people will hear it. Some of these names I think were here before the stream started, but you know what? They commented before the stream started, so they were here even earlier, so they also get their names read out. Hold on, let's switch it to live chat to make sure everybody's included in the immortality serum here. Who do we got? We have, this is a long list here, isn't it? All right, we've got Shipman Sandwich, we've got Eric Hampton, Lena, Corey, who else do we got in here? We got Genesis, we got, who else? We got Beasley up in the house, Brent Walker, Linky, Chester, Error, who else? Ben, Frias, George, wait a minute. I recognize that name. George went and done did it. That is a name that I recognize. It's past your bedtime. That's the George. That's the George. You can tell because he's talking smack about Louis. What's up, buddy? All right, let's continue with the hellos here. We got Nojo, Ben Yent, Grim, Mustard Ketchup. I think that's. Did we get everybody? Tasty Rick. I think that's everybody who's here at the beginning. Any lurkers? Hello to you as well. I'm gonna take a sip of my beverage after all that goodness. Whew. Okay, so that was quite a litany of names. Well, welcome, my friends. As you can see, I have a big fat box. This has been sent out to me by, is it from May the Zoo be with you, or is it straight up just from George? And also, you know what? Error with the peach super chat. You're Lord of the Board. Where's my marker, buddy? We're gonna put you up on the board. Because if we're really looking at things, I imagine that basically how it works is you got George and Louis, and it's like a joint wedding gift. Like George has the class to be like, you know what? It's for me and Louis, even though Louis is just like he's got a flooded basement. You know what, man? I really like Louis, and I feel bad that I made him sad. I didn't want to make him eat cookie dough, bro. I wasn't trying to do that. All right, Error, you Lord of the Board. You Lord of the Board. Bo, you've been patiently waiting for 40 minutes? Well, that is dedication, my man. That is dedication. Oh, my seat is caught. All right. So, Louis did nothing as expected. It's from George at Compete Sport. Compet Esport. Compet Esports. Okay, it's George W at Compet some Esports. I will buy up your website address names if I want them. That's the full title. I don't know how to pronounce that. All right. all I know, here's what we're going to do. And by the way, George, if it really is past your bedtime, I take a while to actually get to opening things. So it's going to like, there's going to be a lot of me fucking running my mouth because I love the sound of my own voice and I got a lot to say. I'm going to talk about being over on the podcast and whatever. But this live stream will still be up afterwards. So if you have other things to do, you can always come back and check it out later. Just so you know, man. Just so you know. The favorite conversation ever was Louis calling you paranoid munching on old cookie dough about whether the games were going to make it. Like, that's amazing to me on the level of this is not what I was expecting. I basically, before we can even open this, we have to talk about the whole story. Now, I already emailed Louis and said, bro, if you can't make it to the live stream, come by afterwards and comment on the video so people can come and find your channel, which is kind of funny for me to say from a perspective of this channel's like smaller than his channel, but at the same time, I have a channel that's bigger than his channel. And there, even if this channel is smaller, there'll be people here who don't know about his channel, all that kind of stuff, right? All like that. So basically, the reason I went on Kitchen Table TCG, which is, by the way, the YouTube channel that we're fucking talking about here, the reason that I went on there was because Louis had come by, I don't know, a few times, however many times, seemed like chill. I had popped into his channel a couple times myself, admittedly not for that long, because I got a lot of stuff I want to do, so I don't spend a lot of time on people's channel. But either way, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna pop in, see what he's all about. He seemed chill, and basically just, like, wanted to have me come on the podcast. And I was like, all right, you know what, there was a while where I wasn't doing anything like that because it just wasn't feasible for me. But I was like, I can free up some time for this. It'll probably be fun. Now, I really didn't know much about the actual podcast at all. So going into it, I didn't really know, like, what I was dealing with. I just kind of, like, felt the vibe from the get-go. And George and Louis were both massively chill from the beginning. But I'll tell you, it was a very confusing thing from the beginning because Kitchen Table Louis, he came to me multiple times and was like, yo, come on my channel. Yo, come on my channel kind of thing. And I was always like, yeah, you know, I will, whatever, at some point kind of thing. So I did. And eventually I'm like, okay, I'm gonna come on your channel. I will come on the channel. And so like the whole scheduling to like, hey, do you want to come on the channel? It's like, yeah, I'll come on the channel, bro. And then like fucking radio silence, pretty much just, hey, okay, great. And then a little while later, it's like, when do you want to do it? Kind of thing. And I'm just like, I have an availability, like, I just picked a window of time because it's such a wide open question. Like, hi, I'm here to schedule availability with you for doing something, but I'm going to say nothing to you. Like, part of me just wanted to be like, I'm thinking like 5 a.m. on a Thursday. How's that grab you? Like, give me something. Give me a fucking window to work with something. You want me to come on your show? When do you fucking record your show? That would be the first question. Like, if I rolled Swinging from D's Nuts as a fucking show, and it was like, came out every Saturday, and I recorded every Monday, I'd be asking guests, hey, we normally record this on a Monday. Does that work for you? Here's the normal window of time. Does that work for you? But he's just basically like, when do you want to do it? And I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? So I said, I'm free on evenings. I can free up in an evening, like between 6 and 9 or whatever, right? And then, I get the email back like, okay, cool. How about this day? And it's like, yeah, that's fine. And then it's like, oh, we can't do that. How about this day? And I'm like, that's cool. And the rescheduling was done by George. And you can see the fucking difference between the two. Hey, Louis here. What's up, buddy? How you doing? I'm glad you made it. They're both here. That's awesome because I had an awesome time. Let me fucking stress this right now so you don't fucking call him crying anymore or whatever, bro. We're good. I like you guys. We're all good. I had a good time. I'm totally cool with hanging out with you guys again. So don't take all of the fucking fun I'm about to make at your expense personally because it's all roastitude. But yeah, I'm fucking going in on you. How can you not? You built yourself for it, bro. You've literally built yourself for it. Have you ever wondered why George just fucking like keeps belt slapping you like a whoop-bam? It's because you're fucking built, like you want it. You fucking want it and you don't even know it. But anyways, this is a long ass story. We'll get to that. We'll get to that part. Let's back up. Let's stay where we were. So we haven't even got past the initial emails yet in this story, let alone me getting on the show. So it's like no fucking specific window provided, because why would you do that? Why would you just go anytime at all? Are you out of your fucking mind? Anyways, that's not that big a deal. Let's be real. So we ultimately agree on the day, and I just said like 6 to 9 is like a 3-hour window, thinking they'd schedule something in there, and it's like, nope, just you're here for the whole 3 hours. Well, I guess fucking let's buckle up. I don't even know what we're doing. And the emails are confusing as well, because there's just something going on with the names. Louis, you want to take it personally? How about this? Why the fuck would you team up with somebody whose name is in your last name? It's weird, dude. Your name, if what I saw in the email is right, it's Louis DeGeorge. And so I saw Louis DeGeorge, and I'm like, oh yeah, Louis DeGeorge. These are the two guys I'm going to be talking about. And I'm like, I guess it's like a fancy name they use together. It's like, together, we are Louis DeGeorge. We are Louis DeGeorge. Or some shit like that. What do I know? People are doing all kinds of dumb stuff on the internet, right? So I just think to myself, that's these two guys together. But then I get a fucking email from fucking George Wendt from Cheers or something. I'm like, that's the name of the guy from fucking Cheers. Is this just a troll? Like, what is going on? Like, this is a place where everybody knows your name. What the fuck is going on right now? So I've got an email from both Louis and George together, and an email from George. And my brain goes, are there two Georges? Like, I swear to God, there was a third dude on these podcasts, but his name was not George. So I'm just like, wait, what's going on? It took me a little while to figure out that his name is Louis DeGeorge, and he's got a fucking co-host whose name is George. It's like, I'm Mike, and I'm Mike DeWayne, and this is not DeWayne, like, I'm Mike DeGreg, and this is my host, Greg. Like, what the fuck? Just do it backwards like Milli Vanilli. I'm George DeLouis. I'm Louis DeGeorge. You know, like Louis DeGeorge, that sounds like a fucking mobster name. Hey, it's Billy the Fish and Louis the George. You know what I mean? So I'm confused from the get-go. And I just go, okay, well, I guess we're just walking into whatever. And here's the fucking thing, man. I'll tell you, I only watched a little bit of the fucking channel. I didn't see that much. And I was just like, okay, they invited me on. And I know that Kitchen Table's been to a bunch of my live streams. So he has to know how I fucking talk, right? Like, that's obvious. There's no doubt in that shit. He knows how I talk. And that must be totally fine. Not knowing, oh, the fucking motto of this channel is fucking Care Bear Countdown, be kind, let's everybody hug. Yo, oh, you want to play Flesh and Blood? You want to get fucking Gladiator bloody and sweaty and cut each other's throat in the arena? Yeah, but, guy, be kind, right? Be kind. Come on, man. We're all here to be kind. Remember. Do you remember who told everyone to be kind to each other? Jerry Springer. Jerry Springer put that shit at the end because he was such a vicious, just little fucking sewer rat thug that it's just like, hey, let's fool the idiots and take care of each other. Fuck right off, man. But I'm going on a channel where this guy genuinely believes it, and I have no idea. So at the beginning of the stream, out of politeness, I go, yo, can I swear on this stream? And like, they just like, oh yeah, no, do your fucking thing. Like, they didn't say do your fucking thing. Now, I had no idea they don't swear at all. I have no idea they don't swear at all. Like, at all, bro. At all. And I'm just like, fucking, like, I'm letting it fucking full hang out, bro. It's all sack out and everything. Like, I don't give a fuck because they told me to do my thing. And if you fucking tell me to do my thing, I will. So, yeah, I'm on their fucking podcast thing, man. And, like, I'll admit, I'm bad at group discussions because I will fucking steamroller it and talk all over it. And I'm sure as fuck not going to listen to like ridiculous nonsense like Flesh and Blood's going to be number 4 in the game world. You know what I'll listen to? I'll listen to George saying 2 weeks later, hey, maybe I should fucking dump all my Flesh and Blood stock and maybe I shouldn't be so deep in this game. This is the fucking smart shit I'm hearing about. Like, I walk into a place where you got this fucking sweet little lamb Louis. Like, the fucking universe is just ready to shred this bastard. It's not even funny, man. Like, I grew up and I'm so cynical. And this guy is just so, like, trusting and naive believe, like, he just thinks if he buys a bunch of boxes of trading card games, because he's been sold fucking moonbeams and magic beans, bro, and he's just like, I don't plant these fucking things, and me and my family are gonna live in that castle in the sky. And it's like, no, motherfucker, those are regular ass beans. You plant them, you can't even eat them, because those aren't the planting kind of beans, bro. Your kids are gonna fucking starve, and I can't handle it. Like, what are you doing with your money? You're a sweet little fucking chubby faced little kid out there in the world, and the world is full of wolves that are gonna fucking eat you, and you're just giving them your money for games that are like, what are you doing? What would you believe that Flesh and Blood and Metazoo are going to be a huge thing? You should believe you can make money on niche games and fucking help people with their hobbies, but good fucking God, my toenails are going to turn into gold. Like, it's delusional. Why did I believe it? Well, some persuasive guy told me that. So I go on the podcast, and I have no idea. I'm about to ruin Louis' life. Like, fucking give him like a crisis. That's not what I went on for. And I felt so bad when I fucking clued in, man. Like, I felt genuinely bad. Because he's just there on the podcast, like, asking questions. Like, hey, what do you think about this game? And I just fucking, like, ruined it. Like, fucking George put it this way, roughly. At the beginning of the video, if you guys go fucking watch this, by the way, go watch the fucking podcast, bro. It's literally almost an hour and a half of me basically just fucking berating Louis' life choices and explaining how all the games that the people who watch their channel love will never be anything that they want it to be. But it's like, you can love those games. It's just, we can't fucking all put glue in paper bags and huff on that fucking shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, and then just go, Flesh and Blood's the next Magic. And it's like, bro, there's not enough glue in the world. Come on. I get that you like Flesh and Blood. It's just like me going, bro, I'm like the fucking next Arnold Schwarzenegger. And he's like, he's got the spirit. He's got the sure, he's fucking old and he's got noodly arms, but he's got that fucking spirit. I believe he's going to the top. I'm putting all my fucking money on it, bro. I'm putting all my money on it. So basically, I think what was going to happen, and you'd have to ask Louis or whatever, like, I think what he thought was going to happen was like, I'm going to have the Magic Historian on my channel, and this is going to be great because it's going to get, like, people watching me, and we're going to have an interesting discussion about, like, card games that I'm into, and we'll get an outsider's perspective, and maybe he'll bring something new. And I was just basically like, trash from the perspective of, will it be a big game? Because I wasn't even listening to that conversation. It's a fucking absurdity. So George had to say at the beginning of their podcast, oh, Bo's linked it. Excellent. Good job. Thanks, Bo. So George had to say at the beginning, yo, if you like Flesh and Blood or Metazoo, you need to just get the fuck out of here. I said it in a much nicer tone than that, but he's like, you need to bounce, bro, because this is not what you want to hear. Like, he is going to shit on what you love. It's just like, he hates everything but Magic and yells at that game the most. And I laughed, and I'm like, that's not true. I do yell at it the most, but I yell at all. I love other games. I got into Keyforge. I loved that game, and I yelled at it, and they sent me stuff. I got into Flesh and Blood, and I yelled at it, and not Flesh and Blood, sorry, that's next. I got into Force of Will, and yelled at it. That's what I do. I get into games, and I yell at them out of love. I love you. I love you. Also, fuck that. That's my style. Anybody who's got a fucking brain in their head, now, I don't know how it works with the whole different TCG games. Some of these ones are really small, but I've heard rumors that certain games, if you talk smack about them or whatever, they're just like, we're done with you. That's really stupid, because I may talk smack about your game, but if I'm talking smack about your game, it's guaranteed I'm also making videos where I'm enjoying myself, and I positively, if I just hate your game and there's nothing to it for me, I'm not going to speak about it. I won't waste my time, right? So it's like, bro, if I'm there saying, yo, there's flaws with this, then it's like, I like it. It's going to happen. Like, if I get into it, it's just fucking free advertising. What are you going to do, right? So yeah, honestly, I found the comment section over there to be perfectly fine. I don't know if Louis had to really fucking delete anybody's shit, but yeah, it was mild, it was chill, and then yeah, I just gave my opinions loudly for a long time, and I talked about how Louis needs to have his children taken away because he makes poor financial decisions, and then apparently I talked enough smack about the games that, like, Louis got really, really sad. He got really, really sad, and I could see it on the screen, and I'm like, he looks like he wants to cry, and I'm like, oh no, I made him sad. Like, Louis is like a little puppy. He's like a little puppy. You don't want to kick him. You don't want to kick him. Genesis says, you can yell at us. There you go. That's the right attitude. Genesis knows what's up. Actually, you know what? We'll have a funny story about that too, I suppose, probably, and that one's on me. It's gonna make me. Spoiler alert: the Hatcher's unprofessional and forgetful. Just so we cover that. Anyways, so I clown on everything that Louis holds dear and has sunk every penny of his life into. Like, imagine if you're excited about like having somebody over and you respect their opinion, and then they just like shit on everything you do and won't let you say otherwise. Like, I just railroaded that conversation and basically just went, no, I'm not gonna listen about how these games will be fucking big. I'm not gonna have it. Like, it was. Afterwards, I was just like, was it too rude, or like was it too over the top and whatever? And like, it's funny because if you watch the podcast regularly, you can see why fucking George was saying it's the best day ever, because he just makes fun of Louis because Louis fucking has it coming. Like, Louis is making bad choices. And Louis, let me explain something to you, bro. You're fucking 29. Of course you're making stupid choices, bro. I made a bunch of fucking dumb choices when I was your age too. And you know what? I probably made dumber choices than you. I got myself into a bunch of debt that took me forever to get out of, and I didn't even have any like flesh and blood to show for it. So in a way, I was dumber than you then, but guess what? I ain't now, so I get to point at you and go, ha, you're fucking dumb. You're dumb. You dumb kid. I'm old. I did that and you didn't yet, so eat it, you know? It's that kind of thing. But legit, bro, like, you've got this fucking hangdog, like, people just saying, you're like, yeah, okay. And it's just like, stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. Just because George is mean to you doesn't mean he's right. Don't always let him talk to you like that. Have a fucking backbone. It's like, he's your uncle. He's your uncle. George, you call him up, eating fucking cookie dough, crying that the flesh and blood market's falling apart. Come on, man. I don't need this. I'm a fucking grown-ass man. I got my own stresses. I got a fucking disabled wife to provide for, and I gotta worry about your ass going financially insolvent, and I just try to talk to you about some fucking kids' card games and shit, and I just say that they're not gonna go to the fucking moon, and you're crying? What did I do? What? Like, why do I deserve this emotional abuse? Like, I know that I talk a lot of shit, but underneath it all, I have a good heart. And I felt genuinely bad. Genuinely bad. So, you cried about Pokemon, for the record. Yeah, so you were crying about one of the things because I made fun of you and said, what are you excited about Logan Paul? And you were, man. Like, seriously. What is your life like? How the fuck do you quit your job to do YouTube when you don't have any fucking money? How the fuck do you do that? How the fuck do you quit your fucking job to do YouTube? How the fuck do you quit your job to do YouTube when you fucking not making enough money to do it, bro? How do you do that? I've always wanted to be an entertainer my whole life. This was my fucking dream job, bro. And I chased it like a fucking crazed, meth-filled monkey. And I'll never fucking stop. But I never stopped for a second to go, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to quit my job when I have a couple thousand subscribers. Because I can't huff enough paint for that to make fucking sense to me. And you have kids. You have kids. Come on, man. Those kids, like, if you die from stress, come on, man. Come on. Come on. Like, how do you fucking do that? Like, it's, guys, I have enough patrons to replace my old salary. Thank God for the benevolent charity of foolish suckers. Thank Jesus for the fucking stupid-ass Dutch tulip shit, where dumb motherfuckers will sign up for a Patreon for flesh and blood. Like, what the fuck could Kitchen Table be doing to get them enough money to replace? What was your salary? $12 and it's been replaced? Actually, you know what? Never mind. Let me stop for a second and say, fair enough. If you actually made enough from your Patreon, then yeah, you could have just said yes. You know, when I was like, hey, are you making enough from YouTube? And then you were just like, you could have just said yes, because that's what that answer is. You monkey fuck. I asked you this like fucking 2 weeks ago. Why didn't you just say yes? Why didn't you just say yes? It's all part of your YouTube thing, isn't it? Are your patrons not part of the umbrella of your YouTube? Also, why didn't you tell me that card that I was ranting about? You can't even use its ability in fucking tournaments. I thought that fucking welcome to the zoo or whatever the fuck you called yourself meant that you knew something about the fucking games you talked about. Like, Jesus Christ, man. What the fuck? What's the deal? You can't tell me basic rules About the game, even? Come on. Like, how are you grifting that many people on Patreon? It's the puppy dog eyes and that fucking voice. He's got a good voice. He's a good looking dude. He's got a good heart. And he's just got those little fucking puppy dog eyes. And fucking George kicks him for his own amusement because George has got a little bit of a fucking twisted soul to him. So he just keeps fucking kicking him. Bam! 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 And people just look at Louis like, oh, man, I gotta give that guy some money. Like, his business sense is a fucking joke. And then you fucking find out. You dig deep enough into this shit, right? And you find out that, and by dig deep enough into it, I mean you hear in passing, listening to a podcast, where George is like, bitch, you ever heard of fucking Economics 101? And he's like, no, what's that, man? I went to school for 4 years. Oh, God. I went to school for 4 years for religious ministry. God will guide my fucking plan. He guided me to Pokemon and Flesh and Blood. God has guided me to Logan Paul. Yeah, that's not God that's guiding you there, bro. I got news for you. That 4 years of Jesus school just makes me go, Jesus Christ. Like, come on, man. It aches my fucking balls, bro. It aches my balls to think about, like, how the fuck, like, I don't feel like I could run a business, bro. I don't feel like I could run a business. And you went to school for 4 years of fucking praise him. Jesus loves the little children. All the children of the world. Yellow, red, and black and white. Jesus loves them in their plight. Jesus loves the little children. What's that, Lord? 7,000 boxes of Pokemon. I hear you, Lord. Logan Paul, I shall follow him. Flesh and Blood. What's that? MetaZoo? NFT rug pull what now? So wait, sorry, where was I? Business fucking degree. So you got like George, who's like this fucking, in some ways he's benevolent. Like he's got a little bit of, he's like, all right, he sees that goodness in Louis, and he's like, George is like that fucking vampire, bro. He's like that fucking vampire who's out in the fucking darkness, and he just comes lurking out, and he's like, your purity and goodness pulls me in, and I just want to suck a little of your blood. You know what I mean? Like, let's pimp out my fleshandblood.com website, and, you know, there'll be a couple other ways that I'll make money off you, but maybe if you smarten up, you'll learn a little bit of business from me, but I'm gonna fucking suck just a little bit of blood out of you. And Louis like, he's all like fucking hypnotized. God, this feels so right. And yeah, man, like honestly, I'm gonna tell you, Louis, George knows what's up. He's got some good business ideas, man. I tell you to stand up to him, and you should. Like, stop letting people just walk all over you. Stop it. Stop it. And learn about business. If you want to run a business, learn about business. You made a bunch of money off NFTs last year too? Great. Let me explain something to you, because you probably think you have like fucking business sense, bro. When you say to me you made a bunch of money off NFTs, like check it out. That to me is like going, bro, I'm a business genius. I went to the fucking Avondale and I bought a fucking $10 scratcher, bro. And bam, I won $1,000. Fucking business sense. I planned that shit. I am a fucking strategic genius. NFTs are where the smartest people in the world put their fucking money, right? Can't stand up to George. That's what keeps him around. Look, man, if you stand up to him occasionally, he'll like it. He wants a little pushback, buddy. He doesn't want you to spread your cheeks. He wants to spread your cheeks. He wants to fucking razz you for the rest of your life about not buying him a fucking, you just bought me a $30 pizza, bitch. What the fuck, man? You don't want to fucking hang out when you're nearby? He just wants to roast your balls. You don't even understand, man. Give him a little pushback. He'll have more fun. He'll have a little more fun. So yeah, it was fun. I had a good time. I did feel kind of bad though, admittedly. I was like, shit. Did I fucking, I monopolized the chat so much. I talked so much. I legitimately sent emails to both of them afterwards apologizing. I was like, yo, if I talked over you guys and whatever else was rude, sorry. I'm not used to being anything other than myself, like, alone. So I run my mouth fucking tons, right? And Louis, I sent him an email saying, sorry if I made you sad. I never thought I'd have to send a fucking grown-ass man an email. Sorry I made you sad on your TV show about your life choices. What even is life? Oh, Hey, Vloggerino with the little Foxy. What's up, girl? How you doing? You watched the interview, thought it was hilarious? It was a lot of fun. By the way, that podcast, I've noticed your view count on it has gone up ever since I was on it, bro. Lou, it's all good. I know you can take it. I watched George give it to you. He takes his fucking belt off and makes you get in the shower, and you just stand there like a little bitch. And I'm like, I wonder, like, how old his kids have to get before he becomes like a fucking man, right? Like, I would have thought having kids would make you a man, but apparently it takes more than that, bro. You can have 2 fucking kids. You can have God can lead you on a path to having 2 fucking kids and following Logan Paul and still not being a full-on adult. That's wild, bro. That's wild. Shred says, I wish I'd watch Hatcher's commentary through MTG's timeline, King of Ad-Lib regrets. Well, the good news is more and more stuff's happening over here. So you keep your eyes peeled. There'll be more and more ridiculous live streams because I'm having a lot of fun. Mustard, get the fuck out of here with the hot dog, bro. I'm tired of your guys' bullshit. Stop putting fucking hot dogs in microwaves. I'm tired of this putting cheese on hot dogs, you fucking wiener freaks. This is the kind of shit I have to deal with. You know what? I'm leaving. I'm going to go and join the fucking zoo crew over there because they just talk about fucking MetaZoo and having sex with animals and stuff, but apparently can't tell me that this card I'm complaining about, you can't just play in the meta anyways, but whatever. And then there's just like mid-rants about the game. By the way, the guy who makes this game is watching. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm still going to say what I'm going to say. What am I supposed to fucking worry about his feelings? He made a card game. He made a card game. I'll probably fucking have a lot of fun with it, so don't get upset if I talk shit about a couple cards, because it's just a game. Mustard, you fucking hot dog freak. Hot dogs, oh yes, kitchen table. You know what? I was about to yell at you. That's the fucking smartest thing you've ever said in your damn life. Hot dogs aren't sandwiches. That's correct. That's correct. That's it. And that's now on the record, bro, because this live stream is going to be left up. So you're right for once, for like all eternity. Aaron, yeah, you were for like a half an hour, bro. 100%. Ken420 says Magic sucks with 4 chins. Listen, you 4-chinned dude. I like your name. I like your name because it makes me think of Street Fighter, and then after Street Fighter, we get out behind the shed. A little bit of that pufferoonie, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You fucking degenerate. Magic sucks at being bad. Ha! I turned it around on you, buddy. Magic sucks at being bad. Owned. Take that, Ken420. Can you handle that at 4:20 o'clock? Can you? You're low to the board, by the way. So, yeah, basically, I think what happened, somebody explained it in the comments. They said that George sent me this box of stuff because I so effectively roasted Louis that George was essentially ready to ascend to heaven. He's like, I am ready, Lord. I know that Louis went to school for 4 years training under you, but I'm ready to be taken to the heavens, sir. Is a hot dog a sandwich? No, a fucking hot... How... Look, man, sandwiches are really fucking simple. You got bread, meat in the middle, bro. Meat in the middle. It's real fucking simple. Somebody will try and say a cucumber sandwich and be like, cucumbers... No, fuck you, dude. If there ain't meat in the middle, it ain't a sandwich, bro, okay? That's it. Sandwiches are made out of meat, bread, and 3 people. End of list. Hot dog ain't a sandwich, okay? If you want a fucking wiener in your mouth and you want to pretend it's a sandwich, I don't want nothing to do with it, all right? I'm icing that out 9 times, bro. Hey, Vloggerino, welcome to Hatchling. Thanks for joining the channel membership. Bear my giant, weird clown face beside your name with pride. Link says Wizards sucks. I mean, Wizards, the game's great, that's for sure. You know what, George? I'll be real, dude. I realized afterwards, like, I saw, you know, when I watched it back, how much fun you were having with the roasting. But later, when I listened to, like, because I've listened to a couple more of the Zoo podcast afterwards, right? Talking about, yo, how many fucking boxes of Flesh and Blood? Because I'm more interested in those games now. And you guys I fucking thought knew shit about that until fucking Louis just told me fucking praise for information. So yeah, I was like, I listened to those, and I was just like, I listened to the way you talked to him. I'm like, no wonder he fucking loved it. I was just doing what he did, but fucking pulling the throttle on it so much harder. Cause Louis, like, that's it. There's just people who are like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, they don't want to come right out and say like, take out your belt and spank me, daddy. But they want it. Do you know what I mean? They won't say that they want it, but they'll never move. They'll lay across your lap, bro. Like, when you put them there, they'll stay there. And that's Louis. He'll get that sad little look on his face, but he wants it. he wants that belt. Is a calzone a pizza? What? Is a shoe a fucking hat? Is my mom made of fucking turkey feathers? Do you own a boat? Dancing is left? Well, just what is this abstract insanity now? Ice9 says, really though, a hot dog is a taco. Meat bread taco, prove me wrong. Also, suck it, Ken. Yeah, take that, Ken. Ice9 with the stabby through the eye says, take that, Ken, ya hot dog taco lover. You don't know what you taco about, hot dog sandwich. And you just got prices righted, which is a time-tested maneuver here. It is a very auspicious tradition. As is taking forever to open whatever mail I've been sent. And guys, I gotta be real. This box, like, all my nonsense has been worth it, but this box is legit. Fucking George sent me a picture of what was in here. And this is like, he just basically fucking jumped me into a bunch of card games, which is great, because on this channel, it's exactly what I want to be doing. It's one of the many things. All right, Ice9, you loaded the board, bro. Shockwave, nope, I never played out in that area, bro. Tomas, did I hear about Priceless Treasures in the new Dominaria United? Nope, I've heard nothing about it. So until I hear anything about it, I will just assume that is some kind of rumor. But I mean, I will admit, you definitely got me interested enough to take a quick peek over here and see if there's anything. It's like, hey, yeah, probably a rumor. I don't know if I'm interested in that, but I will also just take a quick look to see if there's anything. No. All right. Nothing where I would quickly look. So whatever. I'm gonna take that as unconfirmed for now. I'll take that as unconfirmed. Can I actually lift that box? I mean, if you're gonna try a troll, like I'm literally holding it in the thumbnail. So it's, hey, can you face? Hey, can you even breathe oxygen? Do you even breathe oxygen, bro? Hey, do you have a nose? Do you know, like, come on, man. Come on, man. You're not even trying. Ben Yen, more like get bent. Try harder. Tomas! Okay, send me, either send it to my email, like themagichistorian@gmail.com, like send it to my Discord, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Good Lord, I'm in a lot of places. Send it to one of those places so that I can take a look at it, because I'm definitely interested. But I'm not going to spend this stream digging around, because honestly, the stream ain't so much about magic as talking about a great time that I had over on that podcast and then opening this shit up, bro. So I'm definitely interested in that. Because, I mean, if it turns out to be real, that's cool, but there's no point in actually getting excited, because people make all kinds of stuff up on the internet everywhere. Like, there's all kinds of rumors and things, and people bring me them, and sometimes, I mean, if a rumor is exciting enough and plausible enough, then let's roll with it, but meh. I'm not monging any rumors currently. The rumors are going unmonged. There's not that much going on right now, and Dominaria United we're literally getting a reveal for on Thursday, which means any kind of leaked information right before the reveal is highly likely. That's what happens half the time is Wizards will be doing like, come to our stream at 5 o'clock. We're going to be revealing stuff. And then I show up on the internet around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Yo, what's up, guys? Did you hear about these Pioneer decks? I don't know if this leak is legit or not. And then 2 hours later, Wizards is like, check it out, Pioneer decks. And I'm like, ah, ha, ha. It turns out I was right. Actually, I was the first channel on YouTube to report on the Pioneer format because I had an inside scoop via Rogue Deck Builder who knows. Rogue Deck Builder has some real genuine inside contacts, man. And I wish I had the contacts he did because he knows real shit. He showed up and was like, yo, I got the inside scoop. Pioneer's going to be a format. They're going to announce it in the next day or two, probably tomorrow. Do you want to stream on it tonight on your channel? And I said, hell yeah, bro, let's do it. And we talked about what it was. And sure enough, got announced the next day. And there was a bunch of market spikes. There's legit a group in Magic called the Cabal, bro. It's hilarious. It's just like that. They're full on. They're full on doing it. It's nutty. Ken 420, get good. Ice 9 Nancy Drew, I'll teach you how to play at LB Collectathon next month. Oh, it's going down. Somebody's going to be collecting souls, bro. Ken 420, Ice 9 off the board. All right. With a reverse Price is Right maneuver. I guess it's not a reverse. It's just another Price is Right maneuver. But whatever. Here we go. Vlogarena, what's in the box? That's a good question. But the anticipation must rise. I must let it stir like a boiling kettle. That's what you do, you know? What's up, Kenny? How you doing? Cracked MetaZoo Wilderness theme decks. Cool, man. Nathan, what's up, bro? Good to see you. My Leave It Till Later to Open game is still strong. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's more fun that way. I like anticipation. And the thing is, I already know what's in this box to a degree because I saw the picture. But it's also like, I haven't looked at the picture since. I showed it to Carly and went, look at the cool shit that's coming. And then I was like, blanked my mind and it showed up today. The guy at the post office, Carly went down and because she was wandering around town to do some other stuff, stopped by the post office. And the post office guy was nice enough to put it in the cart for her. And it was like, yo, there's a lot of trading cards. So, spoiler! All right, so we're gonna have the intermission now, which is time to stretch the legs, top up the beverages, all that good stuff that happens at this point, and then we shall reconvene for the actual opening. So you know what? Let's give you a little better view of the box. And you know what? Since everybody likes to say, "What's in the box? What's in the box?" Because it's a reference, and everyone expects a head to be in the box. There you go. I came ready. What's in the box, yo? The box is full of termites. They're going to eat holes in my walls. All right. Intermission. Be back in a couple minutes. it smells so delicious out there. Carly's got a chili cooking. Oh, I just want to start eating it, man. I wanted to start eating it. Hey, Go Car, that was the one who said it. Go Car, you get credit for that. That was the one right there. He's the one who said it. Remember when I said, that was pretty much what he said. Is this George's present to you for making Louis cry? I thought that was hilarious. I thought that was funny. It's all Baldur's Gate. Oh no. Okay, so I mean, at this point, it's time to open it. So we got a two-stage opening setup. I'm gonna open it up over here and take the things out, and then I can show you with the top-down camera too, because double camera fancy boy. Why not, right? Why not? So let's go. Let's see. Let's see. It's get ready. Get ready. We'll move that over. We'll move that over. Get that out of there. Bam. Okay. And then we'll get all edgy boy. I don't have a tomahawk like JoJo over a bad boy, so I gotta go with a little old steak knife to get into this one. I think this is the first. This one's coming from, where was it? Southern California? No, that's not right. Oh well, whatever. Okay. Oh, we got paper. We got papers. Let's see. All right. There we go. Oh, yes, guys. It's fashion chic for the streets that I live in, because the city I live in has a bunch of hurting people, so I'm going to be you know what, honestly, I feel like I swear to God, I feel like this is like hipster chic garbage nonsense. I feel like you could convince some of the douchebags who hang out in the cafes downtown and using noodles. Have you ever been to one of those hipster douchebag cafes where, like, they don't have, you know how, oh, yo, we don't want to hurt the environment, so we don't have plastic swizzle sticks. And you go to them, we got paper ones or spoons. But then you go to one and, like, well, check it out, we got fettuccine noodles or whatever. What the fuck is this, bro? I don't want to stir my drink with a noodle. This is stupid. And here you go, put this on and wear this while you write your worthless play that no one will ever see because it's garbage on your stupid little fucking Apple book that you paid like $8,000 for, you hipster prick. Okay, anyways, I want some more root beer now. All right. Round builder, I looked good. Thanks. Hey, cool. All right, a playmat. Dude, that's awesome. This is great to start out with because I can actually set this up under the other camera to put stuff on. So, this is Lady Bahamut. She sits on the throne of power, and anybody who comes to her in her gigantic dragon egg is turned into one of those little rocks and gems that are around her feet because she's the dragon egg inside Mother Lady. So this is from MetaZoo, and it's all about the combat chain. You put your combat on the blockchain, right? And then you pitch it over here. So there you go. You got this right here, the playmat, looking good. Looking good. I assume this is for flesh and blood. It's got that kind of a vibe to it. All right, I'm gonna lay that down over here. Hold on, I want to move this stuff. We're gonna move the Liliana Morgic. The Liliana Morgic. Oh, yeah. Okay, perfect. All right. Bam. Oh, there we go. Hey. Oh, I can see it better now. She's on some kind of crazy crystal throne, bro. All right. So there's that one. This one's going to get put off to the wayside for now. The Liliana Morgic. Okay, so we got the playmat, and then oh, look at this, man. This is all. Look at all this shit in here. Okay. All right. Where do we start? Where I guess we'll start right here. We've got World of Warcraft, the old computer game. Check it out. Wait a minute. Nope, never mind. We got Flesh and Blood. Oh, it's the Magic Duel Decks, Elves versus Gerblins. So what is it actually? All right, Flesh and Blood, classic battles. I'll do it from the top down too. So this is, what is this? Is this 2 decks that are ready to go? Perfect, awesome. Starter decks to get the Flesh and Blood action, and it's all shiny. I don't have the best setup for showing stuff off, but what are you gonna do? I guess call your local member of government and complain and say that Hatcher's not doing a good enough job in his live stream. All right, there we go. All right, so we got the Flesh and Blood decks. You know what? I guess if I'm going to show you on the other camera, I don't need to walk them all up. Whatever. All right, what we got? Flesh and Blood decks. We got We got a Flesh and Blood box of Welcome to Wrath. I assume. I don't know. That's Welcome to Wrath or Wraith. Only a true hero can rise above the rest. What will you become in your quest for greatness? Fucking great, bro. I will become great. It's pretty obvious. Brute Guardian Ninja Warrior. Yeah, I'll choose all 4, bro. Okay. All the flesh and all the blood. And then we got, what is this? Flesh and Blood Dragon Shields? Oh, what? They have like branded. Oh, that's cool. All right. Oh, look at this dude. Old him? Wait, this just means old him? Is that Oldheim? Old him. So like him old, but old him. I mean, he looks really cool. He looks really cool. Why is he called Old Him? That's a goofy ass name. But awesome artwork. Oops. Cool. That's some great looking sleeve action. All right. What else is in here? What is this? What Gelaria? What is Gelaria? Oh, Genesis. Genesis Gelaras. And it's got a horse running on it. All right. Oh, Genesis. Oh, man. Okay, here's the thing about Genesis. I'm pretty sure that once upon a time I got contacted by Genesis and they were like, yo, we want to send you something out to check out or whatever. And I was all like in the affirmative about it and then completely forgot and it all got lost to the mist of time. So I feel like I was supposed to check this game out a long time ago, like actually in person, and I've never had the opportunity to, but I would have, which feels pretty dumb. Pretty dumb. Oh, man. So that's cool. There's like, there's this for Genesis as well. This is, oh, is it? Oh, there's dice in here. Idris, oh, this is a 2-player, oh, it's a starter set. Perfect. Yes, starter decks are very useful when you're starting a new game, right? Because having to build your own decks out of nowhere definitely makes things way more confusing. All right, awesome. Awesome. Okay, and then what do we got? Oh, we're getting into the Bigfoot hunting. Look at this. Look at all these fucking MetaZoo boosters, bro. Yeah. We got to see what other kind of fart monsters are hanging out in MetaZoo. All right, let me put these down. I'm gonna put these down over here. All right, and then we got release. We got MetaZoo release event boxes. And there's a bunch of MetaZoo stuff. We got MetaZoo, the Ghost, and are these decks? Are these the decks? Because yes, that'd be great. That'd be great. Perfect. Yes, man. This is well put together. Well done. It's just like, here you go. Here's some decks and some randomness. Here's some decks and some randomness. And we got another. Whoa, this thing's huge. What is this? It's like a campfire mat or something? Whoop. Oh, it's funky. Oh, cool. All right. This has got both of you. Oh, is this your kitchen table kind of thing? That's cool. That's neat. Look at this. Bam. Look at that. It's so big. It's so big. It's so big. Now, there's one thing that I left till the end, because we always talk about Magic first, and everyone all gets excited about Magic first, but honestly, this is pretty fucking sweet right here, man. Check it out. Check it out. Double Magic 2022 Collector Boosters. Oh, hell yeah. That's some goodness right there. That's some goodness right there. Now, let me put this all back in the box so we can look at it from a top-down angle. And also, thanks. Thanks very much, George. Appreciate it, brother. This is a fucking dope-ass box. And this is a great way to get brought into a bunch of games that I wouldn't have gotten into if somebody else hadn't got me into them. Because I've been burned on way too many card games to easily get into anything like that. All right, let's see here. That's the Genesis playmat? Ah, okay. All right. I don't recognize all this stuff from just surface view because I don't know these games very well. Thanks for coming on the cast and teaching Louis a lesson. No problem. Thanks. That is time. That means it's time to switch the view. Let's do it. Bam. Okay. So, let's see here. Clayton, yeah. Yep. It's from George and I guess Louis as well if George is including them because they're like a sweet little card game married couple. So we got I got a little bit of moisture down here. Let me move that. Hold on, let me dry. I have my drink over there and it sweated onto the table. Okay, here we go. We got a bunch of Metazoo. We got a whole bunch of loose Metazoo, which is cool, man. This is dope. I'm gonna get right into it. I like Metazoo. I think it looks like goofy fun, right? People who listen to me on the podcast, some of them thought that it meant I hated these games, but nah, son. I thought I was not gonna like Metazoo, but that was because somebody told me, yo, this game's dumb, and check it out, and just make fun of it. And so then I checked it out and was like, oh, it's like dumb, but it's dumb fun, and I like that. So this is dope. This is dope. All right. Kitchen Table says, George has a website, it's fleshandblood.com. That's true. I mentioned it earlier during the roastings. People might not have realized it's true. All right. All right, there we go. Oh, what are they making a deal? You can get... Oh, now the deal is you got to make Louis cry to get stuff? Uh-oh. Setting a bad precedent. Okay. So we've got the Metazoo packs, right? Now, let me just grab the box, but bring it over here. Patrick, you hope we do follow-up May the Zoo podcast? I see no reason we couldn't. It seemed to me like everybody got along quite well. All right, what do we got? What do we got here? The other Metazoo stuff, so we've got this, which is the release event box. Is this like I assume it's similar to a pre-release kit. It is a bit tricky to read with the logos over the back, but it says, what do we got? You'll find 39 pages. 39 pages of what? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, that's what they call cards. Okay, 39 page cards. A promo, a rule book, and 3 boosters. Okay, cool. All right. So there's those, and then whoop, and then there's this guy who looks like, what the hell? Is he riding a dinosaur horse? What are you? What is this? I'm Logan. Okay, he's Logan. All right, that's Logan. And then who's this? Who's this guy? This is Evan. But on Discord, I go, what? On Discord? What? These Metazoo guys use Discord? Do they tweet? I'm getting too old. I'm getting too old. Kitchen Table says, for the record, I never actually cried, but I did eat a lot of cookie dough. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I didn't think you were like genuinely that emotionally broken up. I just thought you looked sad, bro. I'm glad you weren't actually crying. That's good. That's good. All right. There we go. So we've got the MetaZoo. That's dope. Bam. Let's move that over here. All right. So we got MetaZoo, which I know a little bit about now because I've opened some of it. We've got the Flesh and Blood, which I only know one little bit of lore. I've looked up lore and like a little bit, and I was like, okay, you know what? There's definitely some interesting lore. It was like, I don't know, some demon-possessed chick or something came into some darkness, slaughtered some nobles. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was enough for me to go, okay, you know what? They got some cool lore going on, so there's something there, but I never got to see the cards. So now we've got the starter decks of Hot Blonde Lady versus Green Orc Man. Definitely has a World of Warcraft vibe to the artwork, right? Like the design of the package. So then you've got Dorinthia and Rhinar. Intimidate, King of the Jungle, Strong Survive, Spread the Light, Spread that light, honey. The Dawnblade and Reprise. Okay, all right. And then you've got Welcome to Wrath. Was this the one that they like? Is this the one that's infamous? Is this the infamous? There's a jillion of them. I don't know anything about Flesh and Blood, so I'm gonna have fun no matter what. Nothing can ruin my day with this stuff because I wasn't around for anything. So if the company's been making terrible decisions, I can just be like, I'm having fun. Like that's what in case anybody doesn't know what my plan is isn't to like rip on these new games, bro. Not at all. My plan is to like enjoy a bunch of new card games. Like I have a bunch of random stuff that I've built up over the years, like this, that are just kicking around and need to be enjoyed. Like I'm not like I got like guys, I got games. I got boosters. There's lots of stuff I want to do and open, and I want to have a fun time. I will obviously point at anything I think is goofy or stupid, but ultimately I want to enjoy myself with this stuff. And I'm looking to enjoy. Oh, I got these too. Bam. I got the sleevers. I got Lady. Oh, she's got kind of a Merfolk ice kind of vibe, right? What's her deal? I like the colors. All right. And then you got Giganto shoulders, man. Look at that shield and hammer. That's pretty badass. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. All right, so Flesh and Blood. Definitely been hearing about this game for a long time, and I'm very curious to get into it. And then we've got Genesis, another game that I've heard not quite as much about as the other ones, but definitely have heard of before, and I'm quite curious about. So we got Idiris versus Raha, the Crow Lady. This is the 2-player starter set. I mean, hey, proudly made in Canada. Nice. I like that. 2-player starter set. Start having fun playing Genesis. You got a Raha, a 50-card deck for her, and enough aura cards to play with her. Oh, I'm gonna play with her. The Idris Champion card, 50-card deck for her, enough aura cards to play with her. 2 30-sided dice? Oh, cool. Right on. I want to see those. That's gonna be neat. I'm not opening any of this like tonight, by the way. Like I'm saving this stuff to open in other streams or videos. I gotta make this stuff last. I know that other like channels are big ballers and stuff, but I stretch it out, bro. I stretch it out. All right, and we got Jalara, 2nd edition, Battle of Champions. All right, Jalara 2nd edition will be a reprinting of the best cards from beta. Wait, I'm confused. This is Jalara 2nd edition, and it says that it will be a reprinting of the best cards from beta, Welcome to Jalara, and Raise in a single set. So does that mean, is it trying to say 3rd edition? It says this has to be a misprint, right? I'm not missing something here. It's just literally like my brain's just getting caught up on the tense, and it's just to say, instead of will be, it just says is, right? That's all. That's got to be it. All right, I'm not going to waste any more time thinking about that. Okay. All right. Oh shit! Is this made in Toronto? Dude, that's so close. That's so close to where I am. Huh. Cool. All right. Louis says, George is giving this exact package to anyone who roasts me in the comments this week. You better be careful what you say, man. People might take that seriously. All right. All right. So, what else do we got here? What else do we got? Oh, yes, yes, yes. And finishing it off. Bump, bump, bump. Double Masters 2022. Get ready for this to sit on my shelf for a very long time because these packs are like, I gotta find something really good to do with them. I can't just crack them, right? Like I can't just crack that stuff, bro. I can't just do that. I cannot. All right, that was the contents. That was the contents of this epic as hell box. Oh wait, hold on. You know what? Sorry, I didn't show off the other playmat, did I? I mean, or no, never mind. Let me see here. It's kind of hard to do. You know what? Yeah. Never mind. It's too gigantic, man. It's too thick. It's too big. It's too thick. It's too big. All right. All right. There we go. And now bring that back so everything's normal. All right. All right. Well, that was a hell of a lot of fun to open, and will be more fun to open all the stuff inside there as well. J2 is the best basic set for Genesis. There was a Jalaris set early. Okay, so it's just a typo. It's all good. I figured that was the case. It's not a big deal. It's just because I don't know anything about it. I go, okay, on the side, is this talking about itself? I assume it is, but you never know. Could just be marketing for something else. Yo, we're doing this next. I don't know. So the Genesis playmat, since it's a hex-based game, yeah, you had mentioned that. You had mentioned this is for the Sega Genesis. It's so big, man. A big fat honkin'. Look, they got their labels on it and everything. You guys are fancy. You got your names. You got your little kitchen table logo. Thick. It's got the stitched edging. Clayton says, Perp's like a little kid on Christmas right now. How can I not be, man? Look at all this stuff. It's awesome. Genesis, yeah, clearly you are. Clearly you are, man. Hell, I lived in Toronto for like 3 years, and I used to go up there all the time. That's hilarious. It's hilarious how close that you were, because I'm pretty sure that I just completely like forgot and spaced on whatever was going. I feel like that was forever ago, but whatever. I mean, obviously the circle of life, it works out. It moved itself around. It got here. George was the tool of the universe. I guess Louis did some praying and made it happen. Do I know Louis and George have their own Genesis cards? Do they? That's fun. That's neat. The text on the box is from the marketing materials on the site. They forgot to change the tense for the actual printing. Oh, okay, fair enough. I mean, I doubt it's causing much confusion more than the little bit of confusion I had. I would take a box reading well, whatever. Just tear it open anyways. So it doesn't matter. Oh, there we go. Pop the knee, man. Get that knee crack going on. We don't need that light on anymore. Oh, dude, the heat has been absolutely brutal, guys. I don't know how it is where you are, but man, I completely forgot about it while I was looking and thinking about all this stuff because my brain was distracted. But as soon as it's like the come down of like, okay, we've now processed all the amazingness in that box and the excitement that's yet to come. I'm going to array those boxes on my shelf so that I can be like, yeah, yeah, send me a copy of, send me a copy of those guys and I can do what I want with them. I'll have my way with their cards. I guess I'm actually super close, so it definitely wouldn't be that difficult, right? Man, that's awesome, dude. That's awesome. I'm like stoked. Now I get to check out Flesh and Blood. I only had like MetaZoo was cool enough to send me some boxes, and I feel bad. Like I feel bad if they feel bad from the what I said about their game over on Kitchen Table, but at the same time, it's just like, it's a company with products, and criticizing their products is fair game. I don't think that I'm overly harsh, so what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So that's fun. You guys made yourself, you made your way into a card game. That's neat. I've just got I've got that zombie painting. That's cool. That's neat. But I ain't in no card games. So that's cool, man. That's a fun little thing to do. Well done. Well done. And you guys have been at it for a while, making the fun shit. Mustard, it's 32 degrees Celsius at 10:30 at night where you are. Yup, it's nuts, dude. It's nuts. Genesis, you're coming down to the area kinda soon. Well, I'm in the area kinda soon too. we're both gonna be here kinda soon. I mean, I'm kinda here all the time. That's how that works. Man, this Stream Deck is really cool. You can like program the buttons to do little things. I mean, I haven't programmed many yet, and I'm gonna reprogram some, but I was able to tweak it enough to get a little bit going. Do I know Phoenix Rising? Yeah, I've been going to Phoenix Rising for 27 years, something like that, some crazy amount of time. Yeah, I knew it before it got sold. I know the new owner and whatever. It's like it's my main LGS. If people want to get me stuff from an LGS, they send, like, his PayPal link is in the description of my live streams for people to send stuff over if I'm going to grab something from the shop. So yes, I'm very much aware of that place. Kanzuki, they were using an alternate name. I can't remember which one they used, Karn or Joy. It was somebody who was having fun sending stuff under Planeswalker names and things, so it will remain. It was from the Planeswalkers. Where's the wolf shirt button? Honestly, like the one that, like, there's the button that plays the wolf shirt, but I don't have the imaging because you have to make like each individual image for the, like, it's fiddly and takes a bunch of customization, which admittedly is not my bag. So I've got to be in the right, like, mood to kind of mess around with it. And so today I was down to set the Stream Deck up, but I had to do a lot of fiddly shit, and Elgato screwed up. When you go to the website and follow their quick start guide, it won't actually give you the software that you need. It'll give you a busted file that's useless instead of the MSI file. And so it's just like, what the hell is this? And so you have to, like, dig around and on the internet to actually find the installation for the Stream Deck. It's pretty frustrating. So that was the first roadblock, which ate up a bunch of time. And then having to individually design the buttons and figure out how to, like, use the software like an old man. I kept clicking on things, right-clicking, left-clicking, double-clicking, all these things until it finally clicked into my head. Maybe just try dragging it over. Grab, drag. It's like, come on, man. Come on. Like, all this different stuff. Just a fiddly old, oh, what am I even doing here? That's how it felt. It was ridiculous. Mustard says Karn AGP Walker. All right. Somebody's got a memory on him. Links, I don't even know what you mean. Send you the pic and you'll make it for me. All I have to, like, I just open up a, there's like a little software thing where you just pop it. Like, they got it. It lets you make them yourself. I just got to grab the picture of the shirt and put it in there. So, I don't think there's anything you can do for me in this situation. You know what I mean? I appreciate the offer of help, but I don't know what the hell can be done other than just, like, I'll pop it in myself. Kitchen table, yeah, honestly, you know what's funny is I thought two things when I saw fucking George using his little laptop and tapping up there. I thought, like, it's hilarious that he is just like, you're over there with all your fucking fancy boy shit, right? And just running a terrible business. And he's over there running a successful business, but just like tapping up on his little fucking laptop or whatever that he's using to record with you, because he's not going to waste his time and money getting a proper setup to record with you. And like, he's got that little plug-in microphone that he holds. And I was like, you know what? I always wanted one of those fucking hold-in microphones that you talk into. And then I went, wait, why don't I have one of those? So I put it on the wish list. I put it on the wish list. There's like now it's like a handheld microphone, because I want to be like, yeah, and so I can like be a fucking rock star, bro. So I had Carly put one on my wish list. Mustard Ketchup says, open a pack. Oh, you want to be Lord of the Board and you want to open a pack. What do you want? What do you want to open? What would you like to do? I'm down. I'm down for it. What do you want? Like a pack of the Metazoo that I got here? Or what are we talking? Magic? What are we looking at? What's the vibe? Oh, okay, Lynx, I feel you. Well, thanks. You know what? I appreciate your willingness to help. It's really nice of you. But in this case, it's not. It would be unnecessary. But help with stuff is always appreciated, because I always feel like I never have enough time. So, Kenzie uses Stream Deck for work. You have many standard emails you need to send out as replies. Text save to a single Stream Deck button. Click one button, then send. All right, cool. Yeah, apparently you can do a bunch with it. Like, I'm going to learn more about it, I'm sure, over time. But as with most things, I tend to just slowly dip my toes into the pool. I'm slow with upgrades, bro. He lost the stand. He lost his mic stand. That sucks. Must you want Metazoo? Okay, cool. Sure. Let's do Metazoo. Alright. Let's go for one that I haven't, like... I opened a couple with particular pictures on it before. So what haven't we opened a pack with a dude on it? Oh, I don't... Did we open up this crazy guy? No. We definitely didn't do Mothman, dude. So let's do him. Let's do him. Zoop. Meta Zoop. All right, what do we got? We got a broom. We're cleaning up town. When the broom shows up, target a beastie. Oh, it's a flying broom? Oh, never mind. I thought you were cleaning stuff up, but you're making them fly. That works. Then we got frozen people. Just bring a big old ball of ice around town. Matlocks. Like Matlock? The guy on TV? He's a giant. He's eating somebody. All right. Cursed descendants of a titan gone mad, destined to constantly eat each other and any human unlucky to cross its path. Oh, that's nuts. That's pretty wild. We got Sliver Cat. Oh, its tail is a morning star? That's silly. You can pay less if you beat on your chest for a bit. That's fun. Oh, and we got a black cat. Oh, it's a cat pack. Okay. Fever Scratch. And we got, a dude in a top hat falling into some ice. Get wrecked, buddy. Get wrecked. Power up blue. Oh, shit, man. What is this? Bigfoot? And Bigfoot is, he's doing Dragon Ball Z. Is that what's going on? Then we got, Beast of Busco. Busting it out low, yo. There you go. It's a Beast of Busco. Alright. It can't declare an attack, and any combat damage will be dealt by it's reduced to 0. Power hungry for crypto. What? He's hungry for crypto? He may not be a hippo, but he's hungry. He's hungry for crypto? Like crypto, like Bitcoin? Does this guy want Bitcoin? Alright. Then we got ground and a frost aura. Oh, I'm going to take you to the grounds and give you an ice diamond. Will you marry me? Will you be my wife? And we shall ride this turtle to crypto paradise? Crypto paradise. All right, George. See you later, buddy. Thanks again. Thanks again for the funness. Had a good time and enjoyed this stuff too. All right, I'll put this back in its pack for now because I don't know anything about this game in terms of what I'm going to want to use to play with or anything. So I shall keep it safe in its wrapper. All right, let's see. Close that. All right, cool. Ken says this is late as fuck for George. Oh, you're his keeper, right? You keep an eye on him. He's got to get to bed, man. He's got to get to bed. Mustard, you like that foil? It's a funky little turtle. I mean, I don't know how the game rules work, so I can't, like, read the card and actually judge its playability or anything, but it's funky as hell. There's a bunch of, I don't know, like, it's so weird looking at games other than Magic or whatever that you don't know anything about, because it's like, I don't know if I should be impressed by this card. Is this a good one? It does a thing. Is that thing good? And then it's just like, this one can't do damage. I'm like, this doesn't seem very good. It can't do damage and it wants crypto. And it's like, you got to give it 1 Bitcoin and then it will page you on your pager or something. Breakfast at 4:30 in the morning. Oh, good Lord. That's crazy. I stay up late, right? Like, this stream is, right now, it's like getting closer to midnight. And when I'm done here, I'm going to go have my dinner. So I live a weird schedule for a North American. I'm a creature of the night, like the fucking Phantom of the Opera. Man, you guys know his schedule and everything, eh? He's got like a whole team following him around. But you gotta get some sleep, bro. You got shit to do. You could have just watched it afterwards. You didn't need to be here. I've been fine. Get some sleep. Sleep's good. Merfolk Bear, that's the next level for Wizards. When they go, there's a jumpstart for jumpstart, right? That'll be the deal. It's like we've got a jumpstart for jumpstart. More people going on about the reserved list. It's always a thing. That's funny. The Beast of Busco is limited to 2 per spellbook. That's an interesting thing. Oh, it's restricted. Shipman, you have the same schedule, but you're a baker. You have to. You have to get up that early, right? You got to bake that bread. Genesis BOC, which everybody knows stands for Big Old Cock, says, when people get old, they need multiple caretakers. Sorry, George. He's already gone. He's already sleeping. His caretakers have fucking put on his little old Ebenezer Scrooge sleeping robes, and now they're taking the little like candle dowser, and they're putting the candle out so we can get some sleep. Do stuff. How much sleep do I normally get every night? It depends. If I'm lucky, I get like a normal like 8 hours. I try and get as much sleep as I can. I like to function properly, and I'm definitely old enough that not getting sleep makes me sad. It makes me very sad. The rules on the turtle are insane. Feels like an uncard. Well, I look forward to understanding it better once I understand the game better. Ken, I don't know who that is. I do not know who that is. Am I for or against the reserved list? I think the reserved list is... It doesn't even matter, really. I think that I guess, to answer the question, I like it when all cards are available. I am not pro reserve list. I like all game pieces being available to be reprinted and whatever else. That's it. So, Pretty simple. Shipman, have a good one, buddy. Have a good time baking it up. Metazoo has a new UFO set in a few weeks. Space foils. All right. Cool. Edward, do I like cats? Am I going to play? I've never heard of Stray. I've not heard of it at all. You put your palm on the card. Oh, okay. It's based on your hand size. That's nutty. That is nutty. I do like wonky, like weird gameplay mechanics. And I do like games that don't take themselves too seriously. I like all kinds of games, really, you know? It's all good. I'm all over the map in that regard. Yeah, now you're changing it, Ken. You said I looked like his cousin. I don't know what his cousin looks like. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying I don't know what his cousin looks like. Why are you surprised by that? You know what his cousin looks like. Just because you stalk Bill Nye the Science Guy's cousin doesn't mean I know what that guy looks like. There will be cards that have been in orbit. Oh, that's like a... That's a goofy gimmick, right? Why not do some stupid, silly stuff? Check it out. I sent the cards to outer space. What the hell for? Something to do. Why not? Why not? So, that was a good time. And at this point, we've opened up the box. It was all good. I'm going to be heading off to have some dinner with my lovely lady. So thanks for coming and hanging out, my friends. We will reconvene tomorrow to see what's going on. But for now, it's time for me to go. See you later.